This is a severe weather alert.
We do have severe weather moving in this morning, a band of snow going across our area. We're tracking how much snow we'll see this Tuesday morning.
Also, we have team coverage all throughout the area, watching the road conditions so you know what you face before you head out the door. We're glad you're here checking in. Indeed, it's 5:30 this Tuesday morning. I'm Melanie Schaefer.
And I'm Rob Johnson. Let's start out. Get right to Brandon Butcher for the latest on this.
I think you saw it there in Huntington. You know, some of the secondary roads already have enough snow on them for the slickness. Main roads still just wet, but I don't know. The intensity picks up, temperatures drop. We could have issues there too. Charleston, though, seems to be just on the teasing edge of the initial flurries here. But as we go on into the morning drive, that's where the problems start showing up. So keep that in mind. Temperatures will be dropping during the morning hours, and that snow going to be spreading eastward gradually as it does so. But we'll be watching for that snow to be steady at times during the course of the day. Temperatures, Charleston, just below freezing there, 31, but look how quickly it drops off during the day, and that's what we'll experience. In fact, we'll sink to the mid-20s and stay there, even get colder during the morning. So that's why these untreated roads will be snow covered today. Keep that in mind for your drive. A lot of the main roads will be all they can hold open, but at that point, after a couple inches of snow, even later on this afternoon, the evening drive, temperatures drop into the teens. Now the treatments that are generally tossed onto the roadways, they start being as effective, so we can see some re-icing going on. So both commutes can be impacted by this day, by this event here. Dual Doppler showing that very stringy snow, but it extends that cold all the way down into Texas. Everywhere you got travel issues, but mostly it's because getting to the airport can be the issue today. So if you got a flight that leaves a little bit later on, you notice Charleston may be fine now, but going downhill.
Thanks, sir.
All right, we do have team coverage this morning on the severe weather that's starting to roll through.
Yeah, we start with News Channel 3's Taylor Eden live in downtown Huntington, looking at the conditions here. Taylor.
Rob, you saw earlier in that live look, the conditions in Huntington right now are continuing to worsen as we start to go throughout the morning. The snow has really been picking up this morning. It is still continuing to fall pretty heavily right now. And if you take a look, you can see we have a pretty steady coating of snow on the ground right now. You can see there's a pretty good, looks like maybe an inch so far here on the ground. And also if you take a look too, out on the roadways, those secondary and those side streets, those are really snow covered right now. You could see the road when I was driving in this morning into Huntington, but right now those roads are covered. We have seen those several salt trucks and plow trucks that are going in downtown Huntington right now trying to clear those roads. But we can also tell you within the last 30 minutes that Cabell County schools have closed for the day. The superintendent tweeting this morning that he has been out with road crews checking on those roads and that it's just not safe for the students to be heading out to school because of that slick travel this morning. So Cabell County schools are now closed, and we'll be keeping an eye on things here in Huntington throughout the morning. But we also have News Channel 3's meteorologist Andy Chillian, who's checking on the conditions in Charleston for us this morning. Andy, what's it looking like right now?
Well, Taylor, we're just seeing the snow fall really lightly right now. It hasn't really changed in intensity since we were out here last half hour. The road right in front of me, this is Virginia Avenue, right in front of me, Virginia Street, excuse me. It's just a little bit wet, but temperatures dropping, and so that's going to be the problem as we see these temperatures drop, especially on the bridges and overpasses. Could get that thin layer of ice. We'll take you across the street. The cars just have that really, really thin layer of snow on top of them right now, so not any type of significant accumulations, but again, we do expect the snow to pick up in intensity as we do head throughout the day. Now, again, as you can see, traffic is traveling just fine right now, but snow is falling lightly, and we'll continue to track the conditions as we head throughout the day. Of course, as of right now, I just checked Charleston Yeager's, their airport site. All the flights are reporting on time, so no problems in the air just of yet. But if you are traveling, you definitely want to check things out as you're heading out. Right now, again, most of the roads looking fine, just a chill outside right now, but we'll continue to track this for us as the snow will likely be beginning to pick up in intensity here within the next few hours.
Yes, moving your way as we speak, Andy. Thank you so much.
And because of that snowfall, we have a growing number of school closings and delays. Already more than 70 counties and organizations have delayed classes or completely canceled them for the day.
So make sure you keep checking back at the list that's scrolling in real time at the bottom of your screen all throughout the morning. You can also see the complete list over on our WSAZ mobile app, and always the complete list for you at WSAZ.com.